Hey Sag, how's it going? It's 1:05 p.m. August 18th. Hopefully all is well. 2023, August 18th, obviously, but this is for like me to come back and look at the videos years from now. So yeah, it's 1:05 p.m. Central Time, August 18th, and hopefully all is well. I'm gonna get in. I got some downloads here. I got some farther information, confirmation, or insight from my deck that came through, and then I'm gonna get into sacred self-care and also into the Millennium Thought Tarot. Like, give me 1, 2, 3, 4 clear B. Get more so in this because I'm all up here, but I didn't get this one going. But yeah, so part of it came through. So take the message for how they resonate for you and your highest good for the highest good, right? So sometimes the message is gonna be bits and pieces that belong to you, like for your circumstances, right, to improve or assist you, right? Sometimes it's the full message, right? Only you're gonna know that best, if it is or not, or where it stands out for you or not. That's your message, right? Okay, anything other, let it go, let it flow. It may just not be your message now. It could be a future, like, you know, near future, or so it already had been your message and you just don't recall. But if so, you will confirm it along the lines. So yeah, I feel comfortable and free to sit back, because it could be like up to 20 minutes, I will say. This could vary, but yeah, get comfortable. So, and what's coming through in my deck, and it was like, I'm very organized right now, like how I set up my cards and everything. Not that I'm not before, but it was like precise. Like I have by threes, 3, 3, 3, right? Maybe threes are significant for you right now, or 3 could be of benefit for you, right? So what was coming through was I charged it to the game, and I've been analyzing my growth, right? So it's like someone, whether this is you or another, right? Like I said, this energy just displaying, transmitting, or receiving, right? You're gonna know that best. So this is the energy. So that being said, roles, messages could be, you know, in reverse, switch to whoever of your involvement, right? So it was like I charged it to the game, letting it go, and that's just to confirm what was coming through here. For me, it's confirmation, and it will be for you. So also, if it applies for you, right? And to analyze my growth, you had to let go of a power trip, like a control, right? In order to actually get to your growths in some state in your life, you had to let go, right? A mentality, a habit, right? A way of functioning, meaning like an upbringing, right? That also could be the case. And that's also what's coming through was, if I said it, then I meant it, and I stand by that. So it's very fixated, determined, right? And also your entity is of interest. They care less of what your skin tone is, okay? And checkmate. I feel like because someone had to deal with like prejudice or like some kind of involvement like that, like they had to experience selectivism, right? It's like I'm getting like in the work field. It could be in the home. If you are adopted, yeah, that's how it's coming through for someone. So yes, it's also to understand our quality, or understand your quality. If I said, then I stand by it. That, and then your entity is of interest. It doesn't matter what your color is, right? Your skin tone is checkmate. Like that's done. That's already of the no. Understanding your quality, even, okay? And goddess, invisible crowns, dominant and true colors. Definitely, I feel like you are encountering someone who reflects you, or you feel like that, like this individual reflects me, or you feel like you reflect them, right? Possibly. I'm getting the chills on that. I'm really getting the chills, and like on my legs too. So yeah, that's triple confirmation. Double, triple. Okay, yeah, that's that. And I got the messages farther for that one, okay? And also, being true, being honest. Yeah, like acceptance energy is going on, serene, being in your true state, your natural state, right? True to self above all else, right? Okay, fast, pray, and meditate. And greatest lessons I've learned is nothing in life is free. Greatest lessons I've learned. Nothing in life is free. And having to be true to self on that. there's an exchange, right? There's a currency exchange, information exchange, knowledge exchange, right? Practices, like spiritual practices exchange, like everyone's exchanging whether they want to acknowledge it or not. And in some form or fashion, even watching a movie is an exchange, right? The message of the movie exchanges to me and making me feel these type of ways, right? It's connected to my emotional state, my mental state, right? It's bringing in memories at times, and that's how some people see it as, oh, it's a subliminal. It's not intentional. Probably for some movies, yeah, like, but for the most part, no. The writer is writing their script for a reason because it connects to the writer, right? And however, those that are connecting, that's deep, that's coming through in that way. I spoke on this not so long ago. The writer is writing, and those that are connecting to it, they can relate to the scripter, right? The writer, and then the actors, you know, like they do a good job, like even better to get in that role, fill in that role, right? That's like the bomb B right there. Okay, we have here the 8 of Wands and the Magnet showing through. Communication, I feel like it's very lively, uplifting, elevating. It is 111, so 111, right? Three ones, right? 3 by 3s. That's awesome. Okay, yeah, and souls coming through Sagittarius, also known as Happy, the owl spirit. I didn't put spirit right there, but let me put spirit. I like to keep my stuff organized. Okay, was first off, like just like that, so I feel like it was necessary. Like first things first. Okay, you have those that adore you. Take notice. You have those that adore you, and to take notice of that, physical, spiritually, even, right? So there's what was coming through. It was earlier today. It was just like very, very clear, to the point messages. Was there's grantors and there's punishers, right? In life, there's grantors, there's punishers of the angelics, right? And they're definitely granting those that are to be granted and punishing those that need to be punished, right? And it's all for the good, even if we don't see that punishment as good. It is for the good, or it's supposed to be. Like we're supposed to get the message, get the point, right? And by being punished in some form or fashion, right? So in the best way possible, may that be, right? But that was coming through, right? The grantor and the punishers are balancing scales right now, and that you're gonna, and you're gonna be noticing that, you're gonna witness that, or it's gonna come to your attention. Like I feel like what was coming through was like friends are gonna be telling you, oh, this or that happened, or this occurred here, and how it went about and what the involvement was. You're gonna be like, whoa, like I had some kind of like attraction to that, right? Or interest in, like, you know what I'm saying, interest or whatever, or I used to do this or that like years back or whatever. Or for some it's like I was just there yesterday, you know. So it's like that, but it's like you're gonna be able to witness for yourself, right? Like the angelics doing their part, like, because I feel like someone, I know I do this, I've been praying like, well, where you at, spirit, where you at? Like, you know, I'll be like that, I'll be tugging at them, they tug at me, I tug at them, you know, like, well, where you at when I need you, or we need you, like, you know, worldly, like globally speaking, right? And circumstances. But yeah, you know, and then it's you're gonna see where they're at. Like we are gonna see where they're at, you know. So yeah, that's what's up. And also what's coming through was driven, invested, and inclined. Driven, invested, and inclined. Like, and this is as far as career. Like some Sagittarius feels like they belong here doing this, there, and in this fashion. That's way too much, Spirit, but we'll get a peek real quick. 1 and 2. So look, there's the 5 of Pentacles and 7 of Pentacles. It's time period. It's a change, a shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, the structure, 9th house, Sagittarius, philosophical intelligence, right? And that was about the exchange, right? And also what's coming through was truth. You're going to be able to see your truth, or your truth is going to come out, Sagittarius, for your highest good, right? To you in any way or form or fashion. It's going to come out to you, and you're going to notice it. And so it's your 9th house. And let me see, did I have to write something over here? Too much. I have too much going on there. So yeah, you're going to be able to see the truth. And I feel also like where others, I feel like I see like others interacting with a student, and they're trying to like have a breakthrough with this student, and they're just not relating to the student whatsoever, comprehending the student, nothing, nothing. Anything and everything they done, it was like the worst they could have done was coming through, what is coming through. And it's like, you're going to be able to, Sagittarius, to connect to this individual so, like, how do I say, so in the depths that it even changes you, your life, your mentality, right? And even a persona, it could be like a totally shift, right? And that also was coming through. But yeah, that's that energy. 3 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the Fool, Chariot, 2 of Pentacles, the Sun, and the 5 of Swords, and the 5 of Cups. Yeah. So mindful of how you're invested, and you're investing in your right, of your involvement, because the shift is coming. If you haven't already felt it, it's coming. So just know where you're gonna be experiencing life, and that punisher position you're gonna receive from punishment or granted gifts, right? Because I'm getting like a teacher, a guide, a counselor, right? Some career, whatever, and it's whatever career. It's as if you're accountable. We all are, you know what I'm saying? But more so a teacher, you know what I'm saying? More so that one who is guiding a boss, right? More so a boss, more so that leader on the team, you know what I'm saying? So just keep that in the mind. And so back to what I was saying, you're going to connect to them on such a deep level, and you are your best and fitted setting. Oh yeah, you are your best. Okay, that's that. So also, I feel like you, Sagittarius, are feeling that you belong in a certain career, right? A certain environment, a certain a financial, like your pay. You require a specific pay, and you could get all that. You could do all that, right? However, it was like, allow the masculines to do that, because it's for the fam. Allow the masculines to do that, because feminines, you are your best you in a fitted setting. Like, everyone has their position, their role to fill in, and it's gonna be the most profitable, right? And it's 1:17 p.m. And so just know that, like, you could do this job, that job, this job, but knowing you doing your part, you're actually supporting this job because you're doing your part here at that job, right? Because everyone's connected some form or fashion, right? Ultimately, it trickles down to a connection, right? So when you're doing your part here, Sag, in the best way possible, your position, and even assisting as need be, right? Accordingly, then you're supporting this job, or you know what I'm saying? And whether you see that or not, I feel like you will. Okay, at a point in time, you've seen a suitor or some individual as a threat, Sagittarius. And you're like, this quality, it's more so their quality is grand. It's like, it's rare and unexpected to encounter. It's like, very few times have I encountered someone like this, or it's like only seen this or heard about this in a movie. That's the film, right? It's like, it's very rare for me to encounter someone on this level or on my level in such a unique way. And so reflect, he or she is one as you, and also in that trickles to your job. You're doing your job, you're supporting the other job, vice versa. Okay, for that, and it really got to your mind. It really got to your mind. But just know, I wrote mind on there. Just know, I was supposed to write something else, but I was on the go. Just know, maybe that's something maybe that's why I was supposed to say that. Maybe you just need to go back. Don't be just such on the go. Embrace this information. Okay, Sagittarius, regarding energies, I feel like I'm being here a lot. Yeah, 14, 18. Yeah. Okay, so on the video lifespan. Okay, in Sagittarius and Virgo energy, however, they were both in reverse, but Sagittarius was crossing Virgo. Acknowledgement, admit, and acceptance is key. It also was a building block. There was a building block regarding that. Reflect on she or he is one of your kind. There's a building block, and it's like the icing of the cake. It's like perfect. It's like, oh, I could actually enjoy this, where before I wasn't able to enjoy, right? Or you're more bothered, right? Yeah, bothered mind. There you go, Spirit. Thank you. You're more bothered before which you shouldn't have to be, but however, you're in that moment of growth, right? You're a learning process. And so yeah, that's that. Okay, yeah, that's that message over there. Okay, well, in Aqua and Gemini energy, it was intentions changed. I've changed. There was a spiritual encounter where you had someone had a dream, or it was deep. It was deep. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. Nice. 9,000. 9,000 is coming through a lot. Let's see. 9. Okay, so yeah, so there was a spiritual encounter where Sagittarius energy that's coming through today is woke up a new me. I woke up a new me. I woke up a new person. And that was that Sagittarius. So what happened? What happened overnight? What changed? I mean, because nothing changed, but what came to your attention, you know what I'm saying, in this spiritual encounter, right? Or was this just solely a physical, but you were like more, I'm getting like a daydream, night dream, like, you know, like you're just in your mind and your thoughts, and then you admitted this truth. So then in a sense that was also a spiritual encounter for you. Are you seeing it in such a way? Because that's what's coming through as of now. Okay, and Pisces, Capricorn, and Libra energy was analyze the drive, realigns my actions. Analyzing my drive realigns my actions, behavioral patterns, knowing the behavioral patterns and the direction of that. Because someone, it was an energy that wasn't their best self, put it like that. And what was irrelevant and wasteful. There was irrelevant manner, competitiveness, and repetitiveness that was wasteful. And when it was like in that business sector was going on, okay? And for some, it could be like in a relationship, because what was coming through was there's this one figure, and he has 4 baby mamas. So I was that polygamy relationship. So it's that one with 2 or more wives, right? However, this individual, I feel like this is someone's story. I know that for sure. This individual has 4 wives, right? And they're different continents, right? Or regions. Some different regions, different continents, or different like ethics, right? Cultures, backgrounds, and in some way. And these individuals were really tight. Honestly, it was like a past life energy. These wives were actually really tight, like really cool, really connected, really supportive of one another, and which supported the dynamic with this husband and the 4 wives, right? However, it's as if in the next life, or in this life, or whoever this story is for, this message is for, storyline, it's as if they were feeling threatened by one another at some point. But it was not just that. It was like they recognized each other, but then it was like a retreat, it was like an attraction and then a retraction energy. But it was that realization. It was like to be encountered again, because like we go into another life and then we don't we know what was going on in the past life only to a certain extent, right? Like we really don't connect on that, because it's a whole new life, a whole new way of being, right? So it's like so deep, and sometimes it's like someone will recognize someone but not, you know. Or they haven't tapped in or woken on that level yet, so that's why that was okay. But yeah, so this individual, this one figure, is like very attracted to all 4 of these females, like very attracted. I mean, they were his wives, right? But he don't really understand himself, right? And it come off as playerish, and so he wants all 4 of these chicks, right? These females, and he doesn't know how like to word that he wants all 4, right? And so it's like involved with this one and for however long, and this one for however long, this one and that one, right, for however long. And it's like goes good as it goes good, but it also is like the flip side, what comes with that, right? Like not so good. But at the end of the day, this figure wants all 4, or that's gonna confirm some information for someone. Just put it like that, and I'm gonna carry on. Okay, so or those 4. So this is either you are that one with the 4, or you're one of the 4 involved with that one, right? And also you seen that one of the 4s or the other 3 as the threat. However, y'all are actually friends. Were or will be. Well, were for sure, but will be. If not already in this life, you will be. Okay, so I mean, you free will. Okay, so yeah, and Scorpio and Taurus energy. That was that. Yeah. Oh, allow to go to the wayside. Whatever it was, allow it to go to the wayside. Some energy like built up, like what is that energy? It's built up like some kind of grudge or like a distant, like something was prior. I feel like this was prior for many. This is not so much the case, and that's why it was. I woke up a new me, because at some point, yeah, I was holding on to something or trying to create something more than what it was, or understand this dynamic. That's something I'm trying to understand, this dynamic or this connection. How are we all connected? That's the feels. I feel like Sagittarius is saying that. How are we all connected? And the way we are, how did that play out? How did that come about? Well, that's why, that's how. Okay, and then in Aries energy and Cancerian energy was my actions are to be accounted for to build me up. My actions are to be accounted for to build me up. We have the Two of Cups coming through, and I just need one more. Spirit high is good. One more. Yeah, we're at 21, 12 it was. Okay, got it. Thank you. Okay, we have the Five of Wands, and crossing energy is the Ace of Cups. Nice. Okay, Spirit. So those are those messages, and I'm going to leave it at that. We have here the Nine of Pentacles and the Four of Swords to the Seven of Cups. Interesting. I'm guided to do 3, 3, and 3. Yeah, figures. Okay, so it's like someone wanted their independence or wanted to have more control regarding the connection, therefore created independence, which was also a sabotaging play, right? Or someone was trying to sabotage someone's independence even. So you're going to know that best who that message is for. You could be involved with Aries. Let's see. Or a Taurus. Aries or a Taurus. Yeah. Or this could have involved an Aries or a Taurus. Okay, so we have the Devil energy here, the Universe here, and the Two of Wands. There was an ending to that contract, into a contract, or so because with that polygamy relationship from the previous life, individual, we have that power to agree to meet in the next life, right? For those of you that believe in the reincarnation or spiritual contracts, right? And however, that would not hold. If an individual will not be on board or do their part, that would not stand. And so it'll be released, and everyone will be released and to journey off on their own, right? For the highest good, so it be. So that's that energy. And definitely, there's a lot of planting going on, planting seeds. I feel like someone's trying to comprehend the ending or why there's a shift in their life, or that's why. Okay, only for who this message connects to. We have the Emperor, the Moon, and the Eight of Cups here. Trying to analyze the confliction, or I feel like Sagittarius is trying to analyze why they're feeling conflicted. Okay. Dream. Just a second. So let me just speak on it real quick. So there was a dream that I had a dream. And an individual was pretty much trapped. They got pregnant, right? This individual had 4 baby mamas. Well, 3 baby mamas, and you were gonna be the 4th. Sag, you're gonna be the 4th. Mindfulness is key if you're dealing with that, or you're that one with the 3. You're gonna be a 4. Like if you're not trying to have a baby, mindfulness is key. But in this dream, it was this individual trapped, like. The female, right? And the female was like, when did we even have sex? I didn't know when they even had sex. It was like, and they weren't like under the influence or nothing, but they just did not recall them having sex or something. I don't know. It was like blocked from them, right? So she was pregnant, and then she didn't want to keep the baby. She wasn't against she wasn't for abortions, right? But at the same time, she didn't want to have this baby under the circumstances. She was being more logical, right, than emotional. So that was that in the dream. So yeah, that's that. And he really was like so comfortable with her being pregnant. It was like nothing. Like he he wasn't angry, he wasn't happy. Like it was like he was just like all for it. Just put it like that, all for it and natural. He was so natural in the dream. It was like too natural, you know. And yeah, and it was just like carrying on that dream. And 1:30, it's 1:30. So it was very interesting that I had that dream and how it went about. And there was more to it, but yeah. Yeah, put it like that. So analyzing the confliction, I need to write that down. Analyzing what was conflicted, why was I conflicted, or the offer or the involvement. I feel like someone has a bitter taste and acceptance. Someone having a bitter taste and acceptance. However, they themselves already aware. They themselves already aware that where they had walked away, or you know what I'm saying, or why others had walked away. Okay, and this will also affect the financials, the business, the home dynamic, because when you're all home dynamic is divided, the financials become divided, right? So that's also the case. And I feel like someone's trying to build off of another, or someone was trying to build off of another, and this other, that other was actually one of the four, and these other didn't even realize that they were trying to play this one of the four, but they really fucked themselves trying to play with one of the four, spiritually, physically, financially. That's deep. Okay, we have 5 of Cups, 2 of Cups, and the Strength here. Leo and Virgo energy. We are in Leo season, and we're in a Virgo moon cycle at that. So yeah, and there was notice. The ending took effect. There was notice, and it's like to reflect on this. Reflect and have self-control, mind control of yourself, right? To actually, this is like to embrace what it was, or in order to, like I said, to build me up. My actions are to be accounted for in order to build me up. That's the feel. That's deep. Multiple messages there. So I'm gonna leave it at that because we are deep in the time, 2017. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna be contacted about the dream. So you're involved with someone in particular of this involvement, right? Like one of the four or something like that. It could have been like one of your friends, put it like that, or you're witnessing this of your friends, right? They're sharing this with you. Then you're gonna, and so this could even be confirmation for that, right? But this is that energy, and they're gonna be telling you their dreams. They're gonna be sharing their dreams, or you with them, your dreams, right? And it's like it's gonna confirm and like validate and support the direction to be. Okay, we have here journal, writing down your dreams, connect with earth energy. Connect it if you're in relations with the earth sign, it'll be beneficial to connect with them, or the one sharing their dream is an earth sign, or you're going to be sharing to an earth sign. Okay, journaling is beneficial. Sagittarius, journaling is beneficial. Okay, highest good. What other? We have family. Yeah, I didn't really want to take this, but I was to take it. Okay, yeah, it's just because it was a family dynamic that was built. And so it's like I connected this individual in such a unique way. Even if I feel like, oh, standoffish, like distance, I connected this individual in such a deep way. And it makes sense, or this will make sense because we are family, or we were closely involved, you know, obviously in a previous life. And we're contracted to be involved in this life, but someone fucked it up, and it's like to come back from that. Definitely, I feel like it's possible, and then again, that's free will. You know, everyone it has that power of free will, and it's like everyone's trying to point the finger at the next, but it's like acceptance of what was created. Yeah, using your hands wisely. On your heart chakra. Yeah, using your hand wisely and placing your hands on your heart chakra and acceptance. And not just that, in support. Yeah, that clearing off the energy, taking a dance, like dancing it off. It's not that easy. I mean, just get a little dance in. It's gonna support. It's not gonna like cure it, right? But yeah, spend time with friends. And I feel like someone's like, oh, I'm gonna go try to find this information, but a lot of what I speak on is not found in a book. So yeah. All right, that's that. But definitely reading could support you. You could come across some information that's supportive. Okay, soak in a bath to help release any tension, any built up energy, any collected energy, right? Like absorbed energy from others. And meditate. Yeah, fast, pray, meditate. That's what I have there. Is 135. Hopefully this supported you in some fashion. That's what I have there. Take care. Peace be.